Remember this little guy? His name was Nash. His story touched the lives of countless people here in Minnesota and around the country. Goodbye, Old Friend was a story we first brought you 8 months ago.
It was the emotional journey of KARE 11 reporter Brad Woodard and his decision to euthanize his beloved pet who was stricken with cancer. After our story aired on television and on KARE11.com, more than 1,000 emails flooded our newsroom. Brad received hundreds of cards and letters from pet lovers around the state, many wondering if and when he might decide to adopt another cat. Tonight, an extras update. There is a new chapter in this story, one that involves a little Spitfire named Lily.
Come on, buddy.
Who would have thought that one of the most talked about stories in 2004 on KARE 11 would be a story about a cat named Nash?
I know.
My friend and confidant of 15 years had become riddled with cancer, and it was spreading quickly.
I haven't seen a cancer this drastic in a cat in a very long time.
Further treatment was pointless, and some difficult decisions had to be made.
So in other words, put his interest before mine.
Absolutely. He's your friend, and you know, you wouldn't want to have a friend suffer.
Yeah.
Nash's health steadily declined over the next several weeks.
I know, buddy. I know.
The decision to end his suffering was agonizing.
The first time I postponed, I was just sitting here with Nash, thinking about the finality of it all and how after coming home to him every day for 15 years that tomorrow he wouldn't be there, and I couldn't do it.
I think that they're both kind of hanging on to each other, and I think that one of them's going to have to make the break.
Buddy, I want you to let go.
We made the break on June 24th.
It's all right, Mr. Nash. Night, night, sweet bean.
The day I said goodbye to my old friend.
Yeah, he's gone.
Look at that face. Our pets give us so much love. Now here's a chance for us to give back.
It happened when I was least expecting it, while shooting a promotional spot for this year's Animal Humane Society telethon.
You'll meet adorable creatures just like these, looking to find a good home.
Bringing a new family member into my home was the last thing on my mind.
Lord, you are just so perfect.
I wasn't looking for Lily.
Oh, come on now. It's the one good suit I have.
But Lily found me.
And that's kind of the way it is with all my pets. They find me, I don't find them.
Speaking of which,
let's go home. Hmm?
I was more than a little concerned about how my other pets would react.
As far as introducing her to your cats, you know, we do recommend when you get Lily home, initially keep her separated. Keep her in one room.
Fresh air, huh?
After keeping them separated for 2 weeks, Lily is gradually introduced to Minnie and Galileo, both age 12.
I guess I feel kind of guilty or concerned that they think I'm trying to replace them or don't care about them as much as I did.
I would say probably that new parent guilt is something we all feel, whether we have two-footed kids or four-footed kids, so that's pretty universal.
Every day they seem to be getting along a little better. I come home from work and they're all three in bed together, which is a good sign.
It sounds like your kitties are well on their way to getting established.
For Lily, life is an adventure.
My furniture will never be the same.
Each day filled with exploration and new discoveries.
She puts a smile on my face. She,
Clearly.
With the passing of each day, I love her more.
But there are other pangs of guilt.
It's common to feel guilt over thinking that you are replacing the companion animal you've lost. And I think many people feel like somehow they're cheating, that they should be mourning for a longer period of time.
I did feel guilty initially, and I suppose still do to some degree, because you know, this was Nash's place, and there's no replacing him.
Bringing someone else into the home, bringing another animal, doesn't mean that we love the one who's lost any less. It doesn't change our memories of them. It doesn't change the bond we had with them.
In short, Lily is Lily, and Nash was Nash.
Nash, this supposedly inferior creature, taught me so much about life. For example, the importance of living in the moment, not in the past and not in the future. Being content with what you have and not obsessing about that which you don't, and the power of unconditional love.
And perhaps the most important lesson of all,
she's not that coordinated yet.
life goes on. Brad Woodard, KARE 11 News, Minneapolis.
Not only has Nash's story touched people in Minnesota, but around the country and even the world. Goodbye Old Friend recently won a world medal in the 2005 New York festivals, and it's being considered for a national Edward R. Murrow Award.